Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stan, the radio man, with interesting ideas and a little bit of maybe a rant on this coming Monday. Yes, you got the title right. I'm sorry, Ms. Taylor, but that wasn't very swift. You see, it might be about the price of TP. Yep, that's the program, and I think it'll be okay. I don't think I'll be too mean, but it's important that some of us understand the reality for some people different from you and me. I'm Stan Houston. The program is Interesting Ideas with Stan the Man, the radio man, and it begins right now. Right now, we are in the midst of a very contested presidential election, and of course, as I speak, right now it became even more complicated because now there has been a second attempt on the life, or at least there was going to be a second attempt on the life of Donald Trump. And that's going to shake things up a bit. And of course, the popularity and perhaps the political advantage that maybe Kamala Harris got in her debate performance, at least she and her organization seem to think that it was helpful. However, I think, as I oftentimes say, wait 72 hours, and I did, and I didn't say anything more. But of course, things will change in 72 hours, and the people who had comments within the first 2 hours perhaps didn't quite get the full story. However, something happened then when Ms. Swift decided to make her presidential endorsement, and something happened to me in the Walmart this morning, and in some cases, they might even be connected. Let's see where that brings you and me. I'm Stan. Interesting Ideas. The program begins right now. This is not political necessarily, and I usually don't get political. There's a good reason for that. Who cares what I think? You know? Everybody wants to tell you what they think. And since I am not a political activist, I'm not a political player, I am basically a political bystander, and I've certainly got maybe preferences and perhaps a few prejudices, but I'm just a traditional old guy who is, for the most part, standing by. I'm a guy who just stands by, and I'm watching what is happening, trying to better understand the human condition and then perhaps to see what might be, because I'm in the business of helping people deal with life and make it better now. And particularly, I'm in the business of helping them with their career, their business life, and how to build a business. Because, you know, having a career and building a business life is really important. And I also believe that knowing the three questions of St. Francis is very important. Who are you? And then the second question is, who is God? And third question, once you know those two questions or two answers, what are you going to do? Yep, that's kind of the business I'm in. But here's the deal. Taylor Swift, and I've have nothing against her. In fact, I've done a podcast where I was really very positive about her, and for this particular reason. She's incredibly successful. But that didn't happen overnight. She worked incredibly hard. And as I pointed out, I think I heard the story that she practiced on the guitar till her fingers would bleed. And so she didn't get there the easy way. She has obviously success beyond anyone's thoughts or dreams who enters the music business, and that's a tough business. Most people who try and make it in that business don't. But So be it nothing against her. She seems to be a very fine and wonderful woman and very strong. Why did she feel that she had to speak her stuff about the presidential election? As one of my friends said about singers and celebrities, he said, shut up and sing. Shut up and show. Shut up and do what you're good at. And do I really care what you think about things political, since you may not know anything about it? So shut up and sing. And I think that's a good idea, unless you have some good reason not to. And I guess maybe she thinks she does. But the point is, endorsements should mean very little. And endorsements from celebrities should mean even less. And so, with that in mind, why did you think you had to do that? Maybe you think it will help, and maybe it will. But here's the point. Maybe it's not what you think it is. She said it was about the chaos. Well, who is the cause of the chaos? Well, I think that the people who have caused the chaos should be held responsible for the chaos. Well, who's been in charge? Who's in charge? Well, could that be the cause of the chaos? I cause very little chaos. Hardly any. Now, I have quite a bit in my life, and some of it I may have brought upon myself, but I certainly haven't caused any chaos for anybody else that I know of, at least not significantly. And it's because I'm just me. So, could it be something else? And now here's what happened. This is why I just want to make it short today. The situations are kind of tough. And in fact, the economic situation is very tough for some people. Maybe that's what the election is all about. Now, I went to the Walmart this morning after a physical exam. I had to have another one, and hopefully I'm going to be okay again. The doctors still are trying to figure out what's going on, Stan. I would like to know. They said, I think we'll know now. And it shouldn't be serious, but who knows? So there's a little bit of chaos in my life. However, I went to the Walmart because my wife needed some distilled water for her sleep machine. Many of you know what I'm talking about. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. In fact, being able to sleep is a problem that millions of people have. It's a big issue. So I went and I found the distilled water that I needed. But it was different. It used to be, now, just a gallon of water, just plain water, not drinking water, just water in a big gallon jug. And it used to be 97 to 99 cents a gallon. Boom. No big deal. But now it's $1.37. Again, no big deal. Not even a little deal. But it means that the price of distilled water has gone up almost 40%. Now, when prices go up 40%, that can be a whole bunch of little deals, and it could be a big deal. And that's a problem. But I picked it up anyhow, of course. And then I went to buy some toilet paper. Everybody needs toilet paper. Even Taylor Swift needs toilet paper. There was an older couple going just a bit ahead of me, and she asked him to go down and look at a particular brand of toilet paper that she thought she wanted. I just heard, I was there, and I her talking. Well, she told him. He went back down, did that, looked, and then came back to her and said, "It's too much." And she said, "Oh, do I need to say more?" You know, Taylor Swift does not have to worry about the price of toilet paper. Taylor Swift doesn't have to worry about the price of anything. Does she understand that there are people who do? Pretty soon you can get out of touch when you can have anything you want at any price. Maybe you have lost some credibility in the ability to understand. And as the Babylon Bee said after she made her choice, one of their little pundits said, "Isn't it ironic that a gazillionaire singer singing songs about some bad choices she has made is now telling us what choice we should make?" Just let that sit on your head for a while. I wish her all the best and nothing bad to happen. But I would remind her, as I would remind myself, of how grateful I am for the things that I have. And perhaps I should be a little less judgmental, and perhaps I should be a little slower to tell other people what they should think or do, who do not have the same experience or the same blessings that I have. And so, as I would say, if you're an athlete, play ball and play well. Shut up. If you're a singer or a movie star, sing. Be a star. Shut up. In fact, for a lot of us, simply saying, I don't care to comment about that. I don't have an opinion for publication about that. Why in the world are you asking me about that? And please remember that before you tell people what they should do, perhaps you should better understand what they're going through. Yes, Ms. Swift, before you tell people what they should do, perhaps you should know what they're going through. And I kind of believe you probably don't. Hey, all the best and blessings to you. And it'll be interesting to see where life goes through these turbulent times, but we are in times where wisdom, insight, and truth, we need leaders who are strong and courageous and who actually care about the people. Who cares the most for you? Think about that. Who wants the best for you? And then perhaps that's the person or the people that you should give careful consideration to. I'm Stan Houston. We're done for this Monday. And I would love to hear from you, because I know I riled up a few, and maybe many, and perhaps some of you are saying, way to go. You don't need to tell me that, but I'd love to hear from you, and particularly how I could be helpful to you. Because I am in a position right now, as one gentleman just said to me, Stan, I need to find a job, and I don't know how to write a resume. I said, I can help you do that. Another person said, I want to write a book. I've made a commitment. I need to write a book. I just simply said, I can help you do that. And there's a young woman in Arizona who wants to do a podcast to build her business. And I said to her, I can help you do that. What can I help you do? StanHusted@gmail.com, StanHusted@gmail.com. Best and blessings on our week ahead. Keep us all safe, protect our family, and may we be blessings on all we meet. Again, remember, treat every person you meet as if they were the most important person in the world. Because you know what? They just might be. Bye for now.